Good day and welcome to Reemerging Spirits Life Warriors. My name is Rudy and I'm here to share with you today my 5 tips to living a better life starting today, because it is not so far out of reach as you may think. Give you a little background on me. As I said, my name is Rudy. I am a single mom to 2 beautiful young men. My sons, Liam and Tyson. They are the light of my life, like most people's kids are. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been self-employed for many years. I have an actual company that I run called Authentic Handywoman. I do small renovation jobs. Those honeydew list things like tiling backsplashes in the kitchen, or maybe swapping out like a bathroom faucet to new fancier ones. Nothing that actually involves, a plumbing license or an electrical license, but just those smaller handy jobs, maybe painting a bedroom that I've been doing a lot of in the last couple of years, because a lot of more people have been making a home office. So I've got to help people with their creative pursuits in that area. And I also am involved with both network marketing and affiliate marketing. So I've been around. I know a few things, but I know that our relationships and our career and all those things in life really aren't at that upper level where we may want them to be, unless we kind of have the overall balance of our life in check. And those things are easy to kind of fall off to the wayside, get pushed aside, put on the back burner per se. But here are my 5 really super quick tips towards living your best life ever. First is being conscious of garbage in, garbage out. I know you've probably heard that before, but we need to be very in tune with thoughts become things. So if you're getting up first thing in the morning and one of the first things you're doing as you grab that first cup of coffee for the day is reading the daily news, you're not starting your day off on the right foot. It's been proven. They've done all sorts of studies. You can Google any of that on your own. But negative news, violent news, grotesque things, angry, pessimistic things, all of that brings more of that into your life. So that is not the way you want to start your day. But not even when you start your day, but going throughout your whole day. You don't want to be taking in all that crap. So you need to set a strict filter for yourself for what you allow in, because what you allow in is a lot of what you're going to get back out. And we all fall prey to it. Nobody gets off of that. So be very intentional about maybe just reading the news once a week to get caught up. You don't want to completely live under a rock and not know what's going on in the world, but you don't need to be bombarded with that every single day. So stop reading the morning news. Stop watching the 6 o'clock news every night. Be careful about how many TV shows that are very violent and have a lot of that in it. Angry music. As I was saying to someone the other day, that was a conversation I even had to have with one of my own sons, because for quite a while he was listening to absolutely nothing but that really hardcore, nasty gangster rap all the time. And you could see it changing who he was. We had a bit of a conversation about it. He's now broadened his music scope to a lot of other stuff and a lot of other rap artists, because it's not that I have anything against rap. I love it myself. But he listens to a lot more positive rap influences now, instead of just that nasty, violent gangster rap, and it's completely really changed his outlook on things, because what you take in, as we're saying, garbage in is garbage out, and it really does affect your mindset. So number one, set a strict filter of what you allow in. All right, number two, set up and keep a morning routine. This is super, super important. Having a positive, off on the right foot morning routine sets up your day for success, your week for success, your month, so on, so forth, throughout your whole life. I recently, just about 6 weeks ago, or almost 2 weeks or 2 months ago now, stumbled across the Miracle Morning, Hal Elrod, and I dived into that. I've been instituting the Miracle Morning into my life, and it's making a huge difference. Start your day with positivity. Start your day with gratitude. Focus on your goals, and it will really just shift the whole mindset of how productive and how positive your life is in total. Not just your morning, but your job, your relationship with others, your family life, your connection with your friends. All of it changes when you have a really solid, positive morning routine. Some of that's going to include meditating, visualizing, for those of us that have a journey with Christ. It's going to involve your prayer time, your morning devotions, just whatever you need to be doing to facilitate starting your day off positively on the right foot. Perfect place to stick in those daily affirmations. Number 3, and I know you've heard it all before, but this is the first thing. When we get busy, it gets kicked off to the side, but you need to sweat every day. Just do it. It is so good for you. Again, going back to the experts, the studies have proven that physical activity and getting your blood flowing and your heart rate up daily is the most beneficial thing for your quality of life than anything else we do. Being physically active and getting that blood flowing is good for your physical health. It's good for your emotional health. It's good for your mental health. Getting a few minutes, and this even just means 15 to 20 minutes of, maybe doing some jumping jacks in the morning just to get that heart rate up a little and get your blood circulating, helps you have better mental clarity, which means you can focus and think better throughout the day. It does keep you, as we said, physically in shape, and just keeps you mentally in shape. And it really is a huge catalyst to helping manage a lot of the depression and anxiety that people deal with daily in our lives. So you really want to make sure that even if you're not necessarily becoming a full-on bodybuilder, you're not going to sign up for the next marathon, but just make sure you're getting that 15 to 20 minutes of exercise a day that just makes you sweat a little and gets your heart rate up. You will thank yourself later. You're welcome. Number 4, turn your car into a university on wheels. So simple. We commute every day back and forth to work, back and forth to our kids' activities, their sports, their clubs. We spend a lot of time in the car. Instead of just playing that music over again, and we all know, they play the same 5 songs on repeat, or at least that's what it feels like. You've heard that Taylor Swift song for the millionth time today. Turn that off and instead take that time in the car to listen to podcasts, listen to audiobooks, or online video trainings. You could be using that time in the car instead of just idly listening to music, engaging in things that are going to increase your education, increase your mind power. Again, you could be listening to motivational stuff, affirmations, podcasts where you're learning something new. Keeping your mind active actually is great going into your later years. We all know that as we get older, we tend to struggle a little bit with our memory. For many people, unfortunately, this is when, dementia may kick in, but they've proven that if you keep your mind busy and active and constantly learning new things, it actually wards a little bit of that off. You won't get dementia as quickly or as early if you're keeping your mind busy. So that is very important to living your best life ever. And last but not least, hobbies. So many people find themselves in a rut. They get stuck in that rinse and repeat type life. They get up in the morning, they have the coffee, they go to work, they come home, they make the dinner, they Netflix, they go to bed, they get up, and they just repeat over and over and over. Maybe they do a little bit of something different on the weekend, but kind of Monday to Friday, you're doing that. And that also can contribute to some people's mental health and just kind of the funks and the ruts that we get in when things are a little too the same every day. And one of the best ways to elevate your life and live your best life ever is to add in hobbies. And there's all kinds of hobbies. Hobbies add value to your life. They add extra pleasure. They help relieve stress. They increase your confidence and your self-esteem, especially when maybe you started a new hobby and you weren't very good at it. But as you get good or get better, it increases your confidence. It increases your self-esteem. And when you do those things, it actually improves your career, helps improve your relationships, and as I was mentioning before, it helps improve your memory. Many hobbies, again, include that helping keeping your mind active, which helps increase your memory, which is going to help you in those later years. So you really want to make sure you have hobbies in your life if you're trying to live, your best level 10 life. So speaking of that, as you all know, I not only have this YouTube channel, but I also have a Re-emerging Spirits Life Warriors community on Facebook. And this month we are talking all things hobby. And I'm going to be doing a 5-day hobbies challenge to elevate your life next week. If you are interested in joining us for the hobbies challenge, put hobbies in the comment below and I will get you all the information you need to join us and participate in that. We are just going to have a lot of fun, maybe give you some new ideas of things you never thought of before, and we're just going to share, come together in community, and really help people embrace leveling up their life through the addition of quality hobbies. So I'm so looking forward to that. I hope you will join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you've enjoyed this content today, please click subscribe and stay tuned for so much more to come. And as I always love to say, re-emerge and rise, my warriors, because warriors do it better. Till next time, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.